Chicken Air, bring you another Boom Beach video. In today's video, guys, I want to talk a little bit about the final preparations for the Mega Crab. The crab is coming within a day or two now. And just a little disclaimer for the video, if I seem a little kind of stupider, chickenier than usual, we were celebrating late last night the fact that it was Tuesday, I guess, so I don't know, guys. So we're gonna go ahead, and we've got an operation attack. We're taking on Stronghold here today, and I'm actually using Scorchers and tanks here. There's one attack that General Y has said that we need to use Scorchers and tanks, and we have to clear out like a rocket launcher and a laser or something like that. But so as far as the Mega Crab, the final prep, guys, this is gonna be the last time I'm boosting before the crab, and you'll see I've got well over 100 power powder, so I'm fine power powder wise. I need to visit the Diamond Ferry and grab a couple of those guys, and then we should be good to hashtag chicken roll for the Mega Crab, guys. All right, so we're gonna scout this out a little bit here. Yeah, and I would say, if you're planning on getting the second builder, go ahead and do that now, just so there's no like problems or anything that come with it, because sometimes they can glitch or whatever. So if you are thinking about getting the second builder, go ahead and do that right now, guys, and get that done and out of the way, because you'll have it for the next month or whatever. So you might as well get it now while you can. Alright, so I'm trying to see where's the best way to come at this. We gotta smoke a very long way to go up here. We gotta get up here and get this rocket launcher in the back and that laser behind the core. So let's just get right into it, guys. We'll see exactly what we can do. Like I said, I am kind of lacking normal brain capacities today, so just keep that in mind, guys. Alright, so first we're gonna take out this mortar. This is actually pretty tough because there's so many cannons and boom cannons on the beach. Okay, so we're going to be flaring up here, hopefully not losing too many tanks in the process. Oh, this is not going well, guys. This is not going well. I'm going to flare back down here so we can kind of keep them all together. We're going to lose that Scorcher for sure, and then hopefully I can kind of keep them somewhat in line here. This is not going well. I'm hoping just to get the tanks there at this point. So you see what I'm doing with the shorter flares? That's just so the Scorcher doesn't get too far ahead, and then it's going to sit there and pause, and then I can do the same thing again. The whole idea is just not to get the Scorcher that much further ahead of the tanks. Did a very bad job of this the first couple, but hopefully we can make up for it now, guys. So I'm gonna go ahead and just flare back right about here, and hopefully we can keep this boom cannon off of us. And I'm gonna go ahead and shock this cannon because I think that's gonna be cheaper. And what else we'll do? I'll throw some critters down there to distract that boom cannon just while we're coming up right out of the smoke there. And I think that should save some of the tanks, guys. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and shock all this stuff. So now we gotta get focused on this rocket launcher here very quickly. I need to get my Scorchers out in front of the tanks. That is becoming an issue, guys. All right, so we gotta move them out in front. I'm gonna throw a health kit down for the tanks, just because that's the only thing I can really do at the moment. Okay, so. Excuse me, so we're kind of making our way up, guys. We're kind of making our way up here. We got the rocket launcher, now we just gotta get that laser. Once we get that cannon down, okay, now it's gonna be a little bit easier. So I'm gonna flare back up here, get out of the range of those mortars. I don't need those hitting me, guys. What's gonna be the next plan here? So I think it's only the laser that we really have to be worried about. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw down a health pack, because the flamethrowers are not gonna be in range at all. And hopefully that can just keep some of the laser damage off of us, because once we get up and over a little bit, then we should be free to just kind of take everything down as we need. I definitely want to stay out of the range of the flamethrowers if that's possible. Okay. So I'm gonna save my GBE for shocks because we're gonna have like kind of an interesting path here once they start moving down. I'm gonna need to flare them up like this. Try to keep them out of range of everything if possible, guys. Okay, so can we do this, guys? Can we do this? We gotta get this laser down somehow. Somehow we have to get in range of this laser. Now I'm wondering if I should just throw GBE at it or maybe shock. Not really sure what the best use of my GBE right here is gonna be. I'm gonna go ahead and shock it. just because it's the only real thing doing any sort of damage to us. So we got most of the stuff out of the way. Unfortunately, I don't think we're going to be able to get that laser down. I think it's actually going to take us... I think it's actually going to be doing enough damage to the tanks that it takes us out first. So I'll go ahead and throw down the health kit there. We'll throw a barrage on the laser. I'm not sure if that was the best use of GB, guys, but once we take this machine gun down, I might be able to... I'm not going to have enough GB to flare onto the laser. Shoot. That's okay though, because I mean, the next guy can come up with Zookas, and as long as he gets to the back and has one shock, then he should be good to go. He should be good to go. I think there's nothing really in range. There's a couple of those mortars there, but I think we're going to be able to get all the flamethrowers if we can get our tanks to shoot here. We might even get a shot off at the laser. Alright, so there goes the last tank, guys. There goes the last tank. Oh my god, this attack is taking forever. Okay, so, alright, we got an extra shot on. Oh, no, we didn't. The attack expired. Okay, well, it could have been worse. Could have been better. Could have been worse. So now we're going to be diving on into... Oh, it's War Factory today. Shoot. Okay, so we're going to be loading up the Zookas and diving on into War Factory in a second, guys. Bang. Okay, so diving on into Gearhart War Factory, guys. Now, since we're already fully boosted, I'm going to go ahead and try to do this in one hit here. I got the Zookas loaded up. I have a bit of a chicken path kind of planned out here. We'll see how it actually works out. My plan is to get between the rocket launchers and the snipers up there and then just lock straight onto the core. And then from there, I'm only going to need 3 shocks, so I'm hoping that that works out. I'm not sure exactly where my path is going to be, but we'll figure it out on the hashtag chickenfly as per usual, guys. Okay, I need to get rid of these boom mines next. Okay, and I think that'll land us in pretty good position here. And since there's this crate or whatever right on the shore, I'm gonna be able to kind of lock all my Zookas in right from that. So that's gonna work out well. Okay, so now we want to go up right about here. And the march begins, guys. The Chicken Zooka March, the March of the Chickens. I don't know. We're making our way up. Oh man, here we go. We're actually getting in a pretty good spot here. I don't think we're gonna pop any mines. Well, I had to say it. I had to say it. I couldn't have just left well enough alone. I had to say, oh, we're never gonna hit a mine again with the chicken. Okay, so we got kind of a weird lineup here, but I think it's gonna work out. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a health pack on them. We're not doing nearly as much damage on the shield as I thought we were going to. That's okay. So it looks like we'll have to do this in 2 hits. That's what we get for trying to be the hashtag chicken hero and doing it in 1 hit, guys. Did we get the shield in? Okay, at least we got the shield in. We'll throw a bunch of artilleries onto the HQ, and then we should be able to finish this out fairly easily doing the same thing in the next attack, guys. So if you have like 6 troop damage statues boosted, I would say to go ahead and do that. But otherwise, you're probably gonna be better off to go and take out wherever the shield gens were on the top left with like scorchers and tanks or something like that, guys. Something like that. So we'll just go ahead and do the exact same thing that we just did, and we should be able to launch it down pretty quickly, I'm thinking, guys. Now we got one boat that went way over here for some reason. I'm not sure what their problem was with my landing position, but I guess they didn't like it, guys. Alright, so now we're going to be marching our way up. Marching up with the chickens, guys. Okay, so we got a pretty good line here. This flare path seems to work really well. So maybe if you wanted to go up here and do this, and then maybe lock onto the rocket launchers or something like that, that would probably be better. We lost all our delay right there. But that's okay, because we don't really need that much of it. I'm gonna go ahead and flare them back up and just kind of scoop them up a little bit nicer here for us, guys. Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and now I probably shouldn't have thrown the critters over top of that laser, but it's not gonna matter, guys. We are gonna be able to blast through this pretty quickly here. Couple hashtag chicken shots and War Factory goes down, guys. So obviously I was boosted, and that makes it a lot easier, but I've done this exact same layout before, so just go ahead and check out one of those, or just check Zmod's Lazy Man War Factory. That should be up well before this is, so definitely check that out if you need some help for War Factory today. And yeah, that's gonna wrap it up for the video today, guys. We'll take a quick look at the Mega Crab Shadow. Let me know down in the comments how much time is on your Mega Crab Shadow left. That's going to wrap it up for the video today. Make sure to leave a like if you found it interesting, entertaining, or informative. And we'll see you in the next one, guys. Chicken out. Bye.